Republican presidential candidate Ben Carson is having a weird week.
Our polls now have Carson vaulting over Donald Trump.
It definitely started out at a high point. On Monday, an NBC Wall Street Journal poll had Carson leading the crowded pack of Republican presidential candidates with 29%. According to NBC, that's the highest percentage any GOP candidate has reached in its polling this year. And a Gallup poll found Carson is the best liked of all presidential candidates, including those from across the aisle. And that's despite not having great name recognition until recently, something that is really important this early on in the presidential primary season. But then Carson found out the hard way that being a frontrunner comes with its own special brand of scrutiny.
Candidate and neurosurgeon Ben Carson is facing new backlash over questions about his past.
Carson's being questioned about stories he's touted in interviews and books as proof of his inspirational rise from troubled teen to neurosurgeon to presidential contender, starting with what he says is his violent past.
My mother was trying to get me to wear something I didn't want to wear. Picked up a hammer, went to hit her in the head with it. Fortunately, my brother caught it from behind. Other than that, I was a pretty good kid.
CNN says it spoke with 9 people who grew up with Carson and reported none of them could corroborate the candidate's stories of childhood violence. The Carson campaign has shrugged off the reporting as a bunch of lies. And then came the topic of Carson's supposed West Point scholarship offer.
Politico today reported that there were questions about Dr. Ben Carson's claim of, quote, having been offered a scholarship from the U.S. Military Academy at West Point.
Carson admits there was no such formal offer, telling the New York Times it was, an informal. With a record like yours, we could easily get you a scholarship to West Point, and said he should have clarified his statements. Whether the claims about Carson all shake out, he's learning something not every candidate can understand. Being at the top of the heap can increase your chances of becoming president, and it most definitely increases the chances of having a target on your back. For Newsy, I'm Eugene Daniels.